Welcome to the Freedom Model. Thanks for signing up. I want to go over a couple of little business points here, and then I'm going to get right into it. So, number one, I'm going to try to keep these videos short. A lot of video trainings these days tend to go 30, 45 minutes, an hour, and I don't know about you, but I personally find I don't watch them because I have trouble finding an hour where I want to sit down and learn something. So, I'm going to try to give you some 5-minute bites of actionable information, things that you can do right now in your life to move forward in the direction of personal freedom and financial freedom. So that's number one. Number two, when you signed up, you might have seen it said that you could win a week-long business accelerator with me in the Caribbean, and that's true. So if you're watching this video, that means that you have a chance to win that. And I'm going to be asking people to take some other actions throughout this that will basically add another name to the hat for you, and we're going to be collecting those names. And this winter, January or February, we're going to pick a date that works for you where you can come down. I'm going to put you up in a really nice guest house and work with you for a week on your business and making sure that it is in line with the principles that will let you automate it and run it without having to think about it. So that's number two. Now the third thing is, who is this for? And the answer to that is that this is for business owners or entrepreneurs or people who want to run their own show. The freedom model, you can live a freedom model being employed and having your job, and especially with telecommuting now, you can kind of go where you want and do what you want, but you'll never have complete control. To really gain control of your life, you need to be running your own show, and whether that means that you're an author and you've written books, or that you publish videos like this, or that you moderate content and put out a blog on a topic, there's all sorts of ways that people can make money and live their life and do what they want. In fact, you can also do it with hard products. Do you have a product to sell? But really, you have to have a business plan. And so if you are not in business, I'm going to give you an option a little while in from now to learn about a way that you can get into business for yourself. But really, this training is for people who are in business or who want to be in business. And we're going to be looking really technically at how to automate your business so that it runs without you. And that's the goal of this training. Now, the last thing I'm going to do is today's little note, which is not really an in-depth training. I'm going to start diving deep on the technical side in the next call. But for today, I want to look at something which matters. And I did a workshop with a good friend of mine a year or two ago, and she did an exercise by a pool where I actually ended up getting in front of a couple hundred people and crying like a baby. And the exercise was to get up and give your reason why. Why do you do what you do? Why do you want to be in business? And this is critical. In order to run a successful business, you need to know why you want to do it, because that's what's going to give you the drive to get up and get it done. Now, having a lot of money is not a good reason why, because nobody wants a lot of money. Nothing can be done with a lot of money. You can buy things with money, but it's the things that you want, not the money. And, so I've got a couple of levels of this. My core reason why is my family. I have a wife and 2 beautiful kids, and I want them to be sheltered, I want them to eat, and I want them to have beautiful lives where they can do what they want to do. That is the main reason why I do what I do in business. If it weren't for them, I'd probably be a beach bum. I mean, my nature is lazy, but I actually get out there and I do what I do because I want to provide a really great life for my family. So that's number one. Now, there's other layers of reasons why. Like, for example, right now, we're moving to Puerto Rico, and we have this really cool horse named Max, and I would love to take him along with us. Now, it costs a lot of money to get him prepared, to get him shipped to Florida, to get him flown to Puerto Rico. We're talking at least $10,000 to get this one horse to Puerto Rico. Now, in Puerto Rico, I could buy 4 horses with saddles, at least 4 horses with saddles for that amount of money. And so it's a big thing, but it's also a heart wrench. He is now our family. And that is what gets me every day to get on the phone, to make calls, to try to push, because I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get that done because it's something that I want to do. It's my reason why. And it lets me get up at 6 o'clock in the morning sometimes if I have to, or after 2 or 3 people have turned down contracts, get on the phone with a 4th one to get the contracts in. It's what keeps me going, is my reason why. So I'm going to ask you to think about, what is your reason why? Why do you want the freedom model? Why do you want to be in a successful business? What are you going to do with that? And I want you to put your reason why in the comments box below. So just say, my reason why is boom. And if you go ahead and you put your reason why in the box below, I will throw your name in the hat one more time for the week-long consulting in Puerto Rico. It's on a little island called Culebra, and it's going to be fantastic and really transformational for your business. And I hope that you'll take the chance to do that. And that's it for today. I'm going to move on, and I'm actually moving today. I'm moving out of my house, and so I put on a nice shirt this morning because I wanted to show you that it doesn't have to be you with an iPhone and a cow. Some people, especially if you're marketing to the corporate sector, you need to look professional, but looking professional is not as hard as it seems. So I put on a nice shirt, and I've got on my little white shirt here, and I'm actually sitting in front of a green screen, and like I said, I'm moving. We are in active moving mode. And so I've got a green screen behind me. It costs about $80 on Amazon. It's a little collapsible green screen. And I'm going to just dissolve the illusion now and show you the state of my office right now, because today's the last day we're putting stuff in boxes, and my office is where the dumping ground has been. So here we go. I'm just going to show you a little bit of what is really happening. I'm actually sitting on the floor, and I'm going to stand up here and move over. And I had my phone resting on that black chair there. And that's my little collapsible green screen. Again, that was about $80, and I'm lighting it with some normal lamps. And that is my disaster area. So that's where I work usually, right over there at that little computer station. So this is my office, and that's my view. And I hope you enjoyed this. Please think about your reason why. Put it in the box below the video, and I'll start with the real training